Hey, my lovelies, I hope you're all safe and well. Winter solstice blessings to you all. I hope that you've been having and that you have a fantastic magical day and night, whatever you're getting up to. Just want to say I am now officially closed for my Christmas shutdown, my Christmas little breather. So really loving that because I just needed a little bit of a break. It's been amazing, but it's been quite an intense year. Just want to say thank you so much for all the love, all the support that you guys have shown me, whether you've had the Zoom and Facebook readings with me online and healing sessions, whether you've come to various one-to-one face readings, at the various places that I do, the psychic fairs, my spirit magic tour, if you came along to that, and some of the other demos that I've done in between, the workshops, the witches seances. There's so many great things that have happened this year if you've supported my new Wizard Within Oracle deck. However you've supported me, thank you so much. It does mean the world. And maybe you haven't had any of the services, but you've just been a follower on my Facebook or my YouTube or my Instagram. And even if that's the case, thank you so much for showing up and showing me the love. It really does mean a lot. So, coming on to do this week's Facebook card reveals for you all. So, as we're going into card one, we're going into the energy of the star. The star is a really cool card. I love the star, one of my favorite cards within the tarot. It's all about keeping life real, really stripping everything back into basics, really honoring all of the shadow side of life, all of the heaviness, all of the personal healing that maybe you've had to go through, but actually recognizing and realizing there's life beyond all of that burdensome energy. So to me, the star is really owning one's personal shit in a way. It's taking accountability for all the things that have to happen, that have to be healed, that we have to go through, but it's coming back out of that into a place of complete realness. So the star is all about just hopes, dreams, goals, ambitions, everything flowing, everything coming good. There's emotional wealth, there's emotional abundance here. The cups with the water, one is sort of flowing from one to the other. Now in the conventional star, she's naked, but obviously because this is the winter deck, it's a bit too cold, but she's got her kind of own clothing on. She's vibing in her own way. She's not having to sort of worry about how she's perceived and how she's seen by the outside world. She's comfortable with herself. The star is about a confident, independent energy. You're in competition with nobody. You can just shine your independent light into the world, and the star can make things happen. So whatever your goals, your dreams, realizations are, they might be very small, minor things, or they might be quite large, big, escalated things. But whatever those things are, go out there, make them happen, because it's your time to shine. Stars cannot shine without darkness. We have to embrace darkness to appreciate the light. And that's really what this is wanting to acknowledge if you've been drawn to card one. Now then, guys, as we're venturing into card two, we're going into another favourite of mine. We're going into the energy of the Magician. The Magician is about power. The Magician is about purpose. The Magician, again, is all about identity. Both these first two cards are really saying, and maybe some of you have been working on this, to really own your personal truth, your personal acceptance, being, the master of your own show. And what's great with the Magician card is, again, he has balance on his table. He can turn his hand to anything. He doesn't need outside acceptance. He doesn't need somebody to give him permission or to tell him it's okay to do this. If he wants something, he can do it. He can achieve it. He can bring it into fruition. Anytime with magic, by having an intention, by holding it and actually really allowing yourself permission that you're allowed that experience, you will get that experience. It will happen. It might take a while. It's not always instant, but what we put out, essentially we attract back. What's great here on his table, he's got the four suits, he's got the cups, he's got the wands, he's got the pentacles, he's got the sword. Everything is in balance, everything is harmony. He's connected above to the spirit world, but he's anchored and grounded below, and he's ready to own his best life. No more compromising, no more setbacks, no more apologies because it upsets another person. Doing your thing, doing it your way, and doing it to the absolute best of your own capabilities. People can either support and stand with you, or they can move aside, and the magician will not be sort of held back. He's got work to do, he wants to crack on. And this is all about fulfillment, enjoying the space that you're in. It's not just working hard or creating, it's also really enjoying the magic that's accessible, you know? So it's a very, very, very powerful time for manifesting if you've been drawn to this card. Okay, and then finally, as we're going into card 3, not sort of surprising to see this here, to be honest, but we're going into the 4 of Pentacles. Now, 4 of Pentacles, maybe for some of you that have been drawn to card 3, maybe finances have been stretched quite far, particularly with this Christmas week. Maybe you've been a little bit indulgent and it maybe has come at a slight cost, or you've got to be cautious that you don't get any repercussions off the back of anything. Maybe some of you are just having to guard finances because there could be some personal things you're up against or going through, and maybe people in the past or recently have been wanting to take advantage of your good nature. So make sure that you're keeping your financial affairs on your terms. So there is a bit of guarding, there is a heightened awareness. It could be in a minor way. For some people, if you've been going through perhaps separations or changes of jobs or changes of contracts with property, there could be some heightened awareness about money here for you guys if you're going through that. It could be for some of you, like I said, maybe you've just been a little bit too indulgent with Christmas and you've bought presents as opposed to making sure the bills are paid. And it's just about making sure the priorities are right, really. Don't stretch yourself too near the wire, because it's certainly not worth it for one day. It's absolutely not, you know, but some people do that anyway, don't they? But keep money working for you. Some of you that are closing down businesses, maybe just are feeling quite vulnerable at the moment. Maybe you're just feeling like it's quite a tight time period. And even though nothing is really bad or broken, it is just maybe a time period where you have to tighten your belt a little bit. I think for a lot of self-employed businesses, you know, it's been a bit pinchy at the moment. So we could have some of that energy coming in as well. So not a huge problem, but just something to be a little bit cautious, a little bit careful of. Just having that awareness is what's being encouraged there. So I hope you can make sense of these. I'm going to leave the cards with you. Stay safe, stay well, stay fabulous. I may come on over the coming days and I may do some little cheeky Christmas lives. I'm not going to commit myself to that. A few people were asking me as well, can I do a cauldron raffle? So I may do a cauldron raffle as it's the last one for this year. So I may do something like that. So look out, there may be a cauldron raffle, an opportunity to buy some raffle tickets and get your name in the cauldron for some various prizes. It'll be like free readings, maybe some free meditations, maybe some free healings or whatever. I'll put something together and maybe do that. Just want to say as well, I was meant to be doing a TV, not TV at all. I was meant to be doing a radio interview with the Outer Limits in Swindon, but the guys unfortunately are a little bit ill. So that's now been redated into the end of January. That's going to be happening. I think we agreed the 30th of January, so it will get aired on that Wednesday. So so look out for that later next month, because I know a few people were saying, where's this radio sort of show, and it's now been postponed, but it's going to be redone, so don't panic. Anyway, I'll leave it with you. Like I say, have a beautiful winter solstice, whatever you get up to. Stay safe, stay well, stay fabulous. Once more, thank you so much to each and every one of you for your love and your support, and I really hope if my work has, you know, touched your heart or enriched your life, and even in a small way, then my job has been worth doing. As a medium, that's the main sort of feeling that I want to get from my work, to be able to empower and to give other people a little bit of a reason to keep going, and particularly with the mediumship and the connection with spirit, to give reassurance and hope that life does exist in the next world. And the message very much that's come out this year, time and time again, is your loved ones are safe, they're well, and they want you to have life beyond grief. So I really hope through my work, some of you have allowed yourself permission to move into that space. So you're going to leave it with you. Stay safe, stay fabulous, love and blessings. Bye for now.